but if you do that, then we have to remember getting cucked by Bobby Lashley.
Well, you don't
And
necessarily have to bring that up.
Bobby Lashley, of all people. Lana and Rusev. They're both doing some talking this week.
And anytime Lana talks, I listen. Well,
So the big
I
thing,
listen on mute, but I do listen.
yeah, so the big thing here was Lana pretty much said, I don't know where she was talking. I guess she did, she did an interview with, I don't know.
There's some
It doesn't matter.
podcast.
Yeah, she's doing an interview. She pretty much said that Rusev, she thinks that Rusev Day will come back at some point, and she then went on to say that everybody goes back to WWE.
She did say that.
And this comes also on the back of some news that Rusev has been held off of TV because they were going to bring him back for Full Gear, their last pay-per-view, but he refused to come back because he didn't want to job. He basically didn't want to lose to whoever that they had him planned to lose against.
Do we know who that was?
We don't know who that is yet.
Okay.
But they had the plans for him to come back and lose. He didn't want to, and
He said it don't work for me, brother.
yeah. So, and I agree. He shouldn't. He's wrestled like, I don't know, 4 or 5 matches this whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So he shouldn't be coming back to lose a feud.
Well, how has he been booked?
Um,
I mean, aside from non-existent, like the
yeah.
the times that you
Aside from
have
not being
seen
on
him.
TV,
Yeah.
I think I'm going off the top of my head. I think he's lost one of his 4 matches.
Okay.
So he won the trios match. He won another. Yeah, he's only lost 1 match.
Okay.
So
So
him,
he's not a killer, but he's still one of the main guys, numbers wise at least.
right? And at this point, I think I don't know if you should. I'm kind of in between here. I don't know if they should just like let him go back to WWE if he wants to go back. I don't really care. I just want him to be on TV wherever he's at.
I think
Be
he'd
that
be
WWE,
great
be that AEW.
if he comes back to WWE. That's an instant Roman Reigns program.
Well, I guess it depends on how you bring him back.
Well, you'd have to bring him back as Rusev, the Bulgarian
Yeah.
brute, the killer, the guy that just was undefeated until John Cena threw a wet blanket on him.
Yeah, I mean they just have to do a little bit of rebuilding if they want to bring him back.
I don't think they have
Which
to
they
do a whole
could,
lot of
and they should.
with the bald and the thick beard. Kind of looks like Kratos.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah, man. He looks
But
bigger
yeah,
than Sakoa
either way,
Joe.
yeah, he does. He's definitely more muscular.
Yeah, I say do it.
But either way, he just needs to be on TV, and I don't see why it's a surprise what Lana said,
Right.
that the fact that everybody goes back to WWE, everybody does go back to WWE. They didn't some people left, but most of them didn't leave. They got fired. So of course, if they get an opportunity to right that ship, they're gonna take it
Well,
because it was what they wanted to do.
the only surprise in what Lana said is the timing the timing and the circumstances of everything, because Tony's not using him, and then when he is trying to use him, it sounds like Rusev is kind of a head case too.
Well, apparently a big thing in AEW is people are, at least for the WWE, the ex-WWE guys, they're concerned about, protecting their character, and they don't just want to come back and job to the AEW talent.
Well, it also doesn't help that it doesn't make sense. With WWE, everything's kind of as fucked up as it is sometimes. It's still like a linear story. AEW doesn't seem to have that right now. It just all seems to be jumbled together.
AEW's kind of just about bangers.
Stuff. Yeah.
This match, this guy's gonna wrestle this guy because it's gonna be a banger.
Unfortunately, they don't have the talent for that.
That's
Because they don't use the talent.
That's a different argument for a different day. But to stay on the Rusev thing, he should. If he's gonna go back, he should go back. If he's gonna stay in AEW, just hopefully he gets put on TV.
Well, I think it'd be stupid for Tony to just release him so he can go back to the WWE.
You're not using him.
But they're not using him.
If you're, I'm saying this is what I don't get. Why are you
Yeah.
just? It's very Vince McMahon to do anyway. It's like, why are you just holding him hostage, essentially?
It's not really holding him hostage. Withholding a weapon that can be used against you.
I
Because
know,
clearly,
but you're not using him either.
no, of course not, and they know
You
that.
know, it's like
But they
the
also know that WWE not only has used him better, will use him better. He'll get over. The last thing they need is for WWE to have even a bigger lead on him. Because for some reason, Tony still thinks that they have a chance in overtaking WWE.
well, with how WWE was going, they almost had a chance.
Almost.
You pulling 1.4s. AEW at its peak was pulling 1.2, so that's not too far off. But I guess, yeah, you're holding him to his contract. You're under my contract, so you're not going anywhere. I guess that could be a. I'm just holding you to what you've already signed up to do.
And
But
then, well, what's to say, like, what if Moxley gets a bug up his ass about going to WWE? Well, you let Rusev go.
I don't think Moxley's gonna want to go back. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Got it back. So it's almost like what I can equate it to. It's like, the younger kids, or when we were kids, or anybody's kids, and you have the toys in your toy box, and then you have a friend over, and they see your toys, and it's like, oh, look at that toy. Can I have it? And then you tell them no, because it's your toy, but you haven't played with that toy in like years. You, you probably forgot you had it up until the point that he showed it to you. That's Tony Khan. You can even take that to like a video game. You got this video game, you don't play it anymore, and then your friend's like, "Oh, can I have this game, or can I borrow this game?" No, it's mine.
So you say that, oh,
But then,
I got Doom, and I got Last of Us, I got this, and I got that. You couldn't really say anything beyond that because you haven't played it, you haven't experienced.
yeah, and then you got someone wanting to play it, and you're like, "No, it's mine.
Yeah,
I was gonna play it next week."
of
No,
course
you weren't.
I'm gonna play The Last of Us 2 again.
Yeah, that's my favorite game. Well, what about this game? No, I like that one too. I'm gonna play that one too. Like, dude, you can't play them all at the same time.
Oh,
But that's,
watch me.
kids are stingy.